Hello guys, in today's video, I'm going to be creating an entire game in Rec Room. I hope you guys play it, if you can. I mean, if you can't, it is what it is. Sorry I haven't posted in a while. I was having fun with summer, went on a lot of vacation, didn't feel like posting. Didn't have time to post. I had time to post. I just didn't feel like editing anything. Plus, I filmed like 50 videos and none of them were good, so I had to scrap like 50 of them. So yeah. That's why. Anyways, the game's gonna be called either Factory PvP or Warehouse PvP. I've already made it technically. I was making this comes from another idea of a game that I had a while ago, which I worked on with my friend. It never really worked out. I'll show you that game that I made at the end. It's not public because I didn't have it wasn't good. So yeah, it is what it is. But anyways, let's hop right into it. Get your
You can
maker
name
pen
and
out.
publish this room by pressing this room on your watch.
I don't care. Anyways, if you click backpack and you can click, well, since I had it right there, it said recall, but usually it'll say use maker pen. It'll pop out in front of you. But if you don't want to have to do that every time and open this, you click favorite. So right now, and then if you click favorite, you're able to reach behind your back and grab it. Anyways, I'm just going to delete this, and it doesn't matter, you can delete the floor. I personally like to have the floor. Actually, never mind. I'm not going to say that. It doesn't matter. You can have the floor wherever. You can't delete these chips. They are... Oh, I forgot a wall. You can't delete these chips. They are the main chips of the game. See? Clip is required. Chip is required. Anyways, let's see. I'm going to make the floor. So, if you want to build stuff, it's pretty simple to make a structure. So, swatches after you get your shape. If you're going to build one, I recommend turning snapping onto grid. Surface means it'll go to, like, wherever the closest surface is. So, like, right now I have it on the ground. So, and then off is just you can anywhere, any way you want. I use grid because it's the best way to get something right side up. See, you can, like, rotate it in specific ways. So I just prefer grid. So I'm just gonna make, like, a basic square for the start. And then you can click manipulate. And just... You can make this as big as you want. Yeah. If you want to make a really good square, here's a suggestion. Make one wall first. Make it however tall you want to make it. So mine's going to be a factory, so it's not going to be huge. If it was a warehouse, like I said, it would be pretty big, but... So then you clone it. And I'm just going to do that. And then I'm going to drag this all the way over here until it's as perfect as it can be. Okay, it's not a huge deal. I'll just manipulate this to fit my wall. Perfect. Okay, and now, if you want it to be like a perfect square, it already looks pretty square to me, but you just have to clone a wall, click on that or whatever, and rotate it. Then you're going to want to move the wall. Okay, so that's pretty perfect. It's not going to be a perfect square, I guess, but I mean, who's really going to notice that? And then this side, I don't have to do anything with it because it's almost exactly what I want it to be. And then we're going to clone this, and we're just going to do the same thing we did over there, putting that wall in. We're just going to remove this. Okay, that's pretty perfect. And then that's the walls and the floor. Now we're going to have to put in the way to get in. So I'm going to have it be more of a battle royale style. It's not going to be like an elimination, like where you get your out and then you you're done. It's just going to be like, you drop in, if you get killed, you respawn up there. I'm going to make it so there's like an invisible barrier so you can't get killed when you're dropping in, or like at least like a countdown thing, but that'll come later in the video. And then so what I'm going to do is I'm going to clone this, and then I'm going to move this over here, and that's way too big, so I'm just going to undo that. I'm going to undo the clone, and I'm just going to drag this bigger. And then I'm going to clone it again. If it's too big, I'll just go back. That looks pretty good. So okay. That's actually perfect. Now we got this space to deal with. This is going to be filled in. Don't worry. When you're building, you might see, like, when there's this inside here, there might be some minor glitching. But that's not a big deal. It's not going to be noticed, especially if it's, like, on the roof, like mine is. No one's going to really see it. It's not a big deal. If you want to fix it, there's some materials that don't do that, but not a whole bunch. So, I'm thinking have the lobby, like, this big, or main room, I guess. Let's see. There we go. So that's mostly a square. So now this is all one object. Merging things and stuff, so like I built this all without stopping. So if you want to merge something, just click select on all the objects you want to merge, click options, and one of them will say merge. But using ink is a really big thing in this. You don't want it up here because that means you don't have any more space to build anything. So now we're going to go back to create. We're going to go back to using our metal. Shiny metal. Okay. Well, actually, I don't know if I need shiny metal right now. So you're going to drop in anyway. It's going to be a really big factory. Maybe some boxes moving around on some wheels around the place. I don't know what kind of factory I want it to be. Leave that in the comments. There'll probably be a part 2 to this video. What should the factory be for? Dr. Dockle, I know you're going to see this video, and no, you're not allowed to help me on this. I want to do this on my own. I want to see my skills, and yeah. So then we're going to go to create, palette, and we're not going to use any of those anymore. So now we're going to use, what's it called? Ah, yes, the welcome mat. And I'm going to use V1 Legacy, because that's the one I know how to use. And then we're going to just put that in the ground. What the heck happened there? It's half in the ground, half not. So I'm going to, here, let me get rid of that off the screen. Here, let's see. I want to make sure everything's, yep, everything's connected. And then we're going to manipulate this. Nope, not that. Done, scale, boom. Nope, wrong thing again. That's what I want. Nope. No, oh my god. There we go. There we go. Now you can't see it. It's there. That means that whenever you spawn into the game, here, let me just show you. It's right there. Tiny little mat. Okay. So that's just where you're going to spawn. We're also going to take, oops, a respawn point. And I'm going to use V1 Legacy again, because that's the thing I've used the most in my time. I just want it to be right on top of the mat, because I want you to spawn in the same spot. So, then, I don't know, I probably won't need to configure this. Here, let's see. There's no teams, so... Oh, no. Yeah, I need to undo that, because I only want that to go off when you die. So now I'm gonna grab my shapes. Cylinder. First we gotta build the fan. But that seems like it would be kind of obvious. How are we gonna do this? Okay, so now I'm gonna grab cube. I'm gonna shrink down for this part. I'm gonna turn snapping off. And we're real quickly just gonna do that. And here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take create. I'm gonna go grab one of the cylinders. I'm gonna shrink down as small as I can get. And turn snapping on. And we're gonna do that. And I'm gonna click move. I'm gonna turn snapping off so I can get it where I want it to be. Okay, and now select those two. And now we can clone it over. Then we're going to turn grid back on, rotate it. Oh, oops. I did the wrong thing here. Select and select. Gotta make sure both of those are selected. And I needed to click this. And now we can rotate it. And then we're going to move this to where we want it to be. I think that's pretty good. And then we're going to select these. And then we're going to do my little circle thing. So then we're going to do that. Make sure grid is still on. And boom. And I'm going to have to... I'm probably going to move this just a little bit down. There we go. And there we go. The fan's done. So, it's pretty simple. It's not a huge fan. I'm not going for, like, really big. I might actually... I'll quickly edit it and select. And then I might just do the circle trick thing one more time. It's not really oops. It's not really a trick, I wouldn't say, because you can't, like... Okay, that looks a little bit better. See, yeah. Okay, so now it's a bigger fan. Now we're gonna... I can't actually get this one. Why does this keep detaching? I don't want you detached. Okay, so turn snapping off. This one I can actually see through, so I know better where the center is. Okay, there we go. Hopefully. That's good, I think. Now I'm just gonna put that inside there. And connect that to that. That should have worked, right? There should be a little... Yep, there it is. Now we gotta deal with this. I'm just gonna... detach this so that that line's not there. And then we're gonna create, and then... I'll go with the toggle button. No, that's the legacy one. I'll go with the toggle button now. I'm gonna turn this back on. Connect. So when pressed, when pressed, play, released, stop. That should work now. Oh yeah, let's go. It's working. Speed. Now I need to up the speed. Let's see. 90. Let's see, about 2,000. I'd say that's a pretty good number. No. No, I want 2,000. Change, you stupid thing. Oh, maybe I have to... Oh, yes, that's much better. Oh, okay, so that's perfect. So I'm just gonna undo that right now so it stops. And we're gonna move this so that it looks like the fan's in the wall. Oops. Okay. It's not gonna be perfect, but I mean, it is what it is. Oops. So we're just gonna select that. Fan's running. Perfect. It's beautiful. So that's what the fan's gonna look like. And why is the welcome mat visible? Sneaky little mat. You think you can escape me? It shouldn't be visible down here. Yep. Okay. So there we go. That's the main thing. Now we're gonna add some other stuff up here, and then we're gonna probably save all the details and like stuff for later in another video. If this video gets more than 2 likes, that's a really big goal. I know you guys cannot do that. How much you want to bet? I bet so if you've seen one of my videos on Onward, I brought my friend a hot dog to school because I said that yeah, something about hot dog. If you want to know about it, just go watch the video. But anyways, if this video gets more than 2 likes, I will do the second video, and I will also bring him another hot dog, and I'll record it this time. Yeah. Uh, Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna real quickly... Oh yeah, wait, I'm not done. I need to... Projector thingy. Scoreboard. So that's gonna go right there. Oh god, that needs to be scaled down. Why? I'm gonna freeze this. I'm gonna freeze this. And I'm also gonna freeze the mat. And I'm gonna freeze the fan, the button, this. And we're also gonna freeze the fan, the main part of the fan. And yeah. So we're not gonna freeze the building yet, because we're gonna do more with the building later. So let's see. Scoreboard setup. I don't know how to do this. Let's see, what are these? So on, time, duration, max score. We're just gonna hope that this works. Just the scoreboard in general. Wait, if I go down here, will it still be visible? Yep, it will be. Oh god, there's a bad glitch in here. I will see you guys later, and have a good one. Bye-bye.